Hello, Radiant Soul. Always great to connect with you on the Soul Path. So if you are drawn to this reading, you are ascending to a higher vibrational awareness and a higher vibrational frequency of consciousness. You are in the middle of a soul shift that is activating your soul gifts. For some of you, this is an activation. For others of you, this is an acceleration, an initiation, and attunement or alignment. So you are in a time of attuning to a higher vibrational frequency and aligning more to your soul and your soul gifts. And this means something is being activated in your soul gifts. There is a soul shift that is taking place. If you happen to be new to this channel and community, welcome with open heart and open arms. It's really great to connect with you at this time. I am Michele. I've been doing this work for quite a long time, working on a soul level, and I help with the ascension, soul alignment, and soul attunement to the soul signature frequency as a guide and a channel. So if you feel drawn to this, you have great changes coming in your life, and you perhaps are already in those changes or aware of those changes, or you're sensing those changes that are happening for you. I will be doing an alignment and attunement meditation that you can do with me, or you can skip ahead to the timestamps. Timestamps are always in the description box, as well as other ways to connect with me on your path and to journey with me if you would like to journey further. I also want to thank all of you that have left very heartfelt, inspiring, and encouraging comments. Thank you for sharing the video and connecting further on the path. And those of you that have shown your appreciation through gifts, thank you very much. All right, let's connect in to the soul stories. This is soul story number 1. You have Sunstone. And this is the card. Now the words on the card may or may not reflect. I have some channeled messages that I got before pressing record, and I will be integrating those into the reading. Soul story number 1 is affirmations. Wow, you guys are great transponders, transmitters of information. Soul story number 2 is divine consciousness. And you can always pause the video yourself, and then you have Aventurine. Soul story number 3, you have lightning. And you may have more than one soul story to connect to. And you have Malachite for soul story number 3. Soul story number 4, you have angel assistance. And you have Lepidolite is your crystal ally. So soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Move them up just a little bit so you can really get a good look. You can also look at the thumbnail. All right. So we shall be getting into the individual readings. If you're staying for the meditation, wonderful. Otherwise, I will see you in the individual readings. Take this time just for you to connect in to sacred spaces within. Begin by focusing on your breath. Taking a deeper breath in. Pausing at the top of the breath. Reflect. Align. Go within. As you breathe out, feel your awareness in through the breath, connecting into your body. In your own pace and pattern, take a deeper breath in, pause at the top, in your own pace and pattern as you breathe out. Feel that life force animating energy that is you, divine consciousness that is you. Bring your inner gaze and inner focus in that space in between the in-breath and out-breath, and center inside. Take a deeper breath in, breathing above the crown chakra, connecting into the natural pause point there. Feel the connection through your higher self to your soul. Connecting deeper into the soul star chakra, begin to bring your awareness a little deeper inside, and as you breathe out, let that out breath be a little longer than your in breath. Center inside. Consciously breathing in above the crown chakra, connecting into the higher self, aligning to the soul star chakra, connecting in deeper to your soul. Breathing out, drawing the out breath down through the center of the body, out through the chakras at the soles of the feet, connecting deep within the earth, connecting into that earth star chakra, feeling an extended and expanding yet grounded centering energy. Bring your awareness back into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath, and center inside. Go a little deeper inside, centering within. Opening up to the awareness and understanding that your body is a vehicle, a vessel, an instrument of the soul. Opening more to the soul's signature frequency of you, begin to feel your own individual flow. Relax in through the sacred space in between your in-breath and out-breath, aligning more to your own individual soul flow. Feel your connection to the universal flow of all life. As you open up to the infinite creative intelligence of the universe, opening to God consciousness, to create, express, share, and love from your soul. Design and frequency aligning now, aligning to your soul, attuning to your soul's signature frequency. Relax. You are being guided. Relax. Trust your own inner guidance and intuition as you are being guided through divine God consciousness as your soul through you, through your higher self. Know that you are guided, protected, aligned, and attuned. Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you for your reading. Thanks for being here and trusting me to deliver messages on your soul path. Always take what resonates, whatever you feel a connection to, and whatever doesn't resonate, leave it for someone else. All right, you have Sunstone here, and you have affirmations. So you're about to get a confirmation. The message is, as I connect into the oversouls in the spiritual hierarchy, or ascended masters as you may know of them. I just heard, yes, work with positive affirmations or things that confirm, but you're about to get some confirmations in your life. Okay. We got affirmation. sound. Source. Oh, look at this soul journey. Yeah. Of course, sound, mantra, very powerful for you. There is something unusual about your voice or interesting, or there's something you're coming into your own sense of identity on a soul level. So this a lot for you is about your identity on a soul level. There is something on the soul path that you are leaving behind, a way that you have identified yourself or considered yourself or is considered part of your path. Now, the message that I'm getting very clearly for you is that you're being activated. There are new gifts that are activating you, that are putting you on a slightly different path. It is your soul path. You might have felt that you were off path for a while or a little bit, or something wasn't clear. Also, the message I'm getting for you is that to expect more synchronicities, more confirmations. You are also in a time of being protected. And actually, I'm hearing more productive. So you're going to be more productive in your life using your soul gifts, and you're becoming more aware of your soul gifts. And there is a new soul gift coming in for you, or a way of using your soul gifts that's coming in. So there's another use. Let's say somebody was singing. I'm thinking of Donna DeLore, because I know her, and she used to sing with Madonna. And she does mantra meditation now. She left, although I think she's rejoined with Madonna here and there. But basically, her path was really of a mystic and a yogi, and really connecting in through bhakti, through love and joy, through sound and songs and tone and music. That's what I feel for you. What I'm being shown is that you're going to be accessing more of your soul gifts. There's a new gift that's coming in that has directly to work with vibration. This could be through sound, through tone, through singing. This could also be through writing. For some of you, it could be through some kind of healing work or energetic work. But this is getting you on a new path. So you're literally going to come into a soul activation. And this activation is going to come through some form of creativity or creation or self-expression or creative expression, artistic expression. A new way of expressing yourself or doing your soul path is being activated. Sunstone here is working on what you're being asked to work on, but you're being worked on already by the guides, the oversouls that are guiding our path, to have confidence in what you know. Oh, shapeshifter, yeah, fluidity. So, wow, that's pretty powerful. That's the change. So again, you're shape-shifting, how you used your soul gift or your understanding of your path. You could be going from what we call a life path to a soul path. Not everybody has a soul path, per se. So you may be moving into a time of feeling more soul connected. That's what I'm getting for you. So, yeah, you're going to have a lot of connections to source in various ways. Some of you, this could even be with animal beings, or you could be very connected to a particular animal being, or perhaps even being an animal communicator. Some of you could be psychic and now you're working with animals, or you worked with animals, now you're working with people. I'm getting also that there is others that you're going to be meeting. What aligns you more to your soul and is attuning you to your soul signature frequency is any form of self-expression, expressing yourself. Whenever you're connecting in, like what really expresses how I feel or what I see, or how I do what it is whatever it is that you do, how you do it. When you're looking more at the individual aspect of you, the individuated aspect, you are connecting into a higher vibrational frequency of you. And that's what's getting activated, is a higher vibrational frequency of you. And that's going to bring in an amazing alignment through the chakras, through the energy center. So you're getting a lot energetically aligned to really open up. And that's what this activation does. It's opening you up to more of source energies, to more of your spiritual essence, more to your soul signature frequency, and more to your soul design. So this is a great opening for you, is another way to look at it, if you want to call it. But the guides are saying specifically on the path, on the soul path, is what I read. It is an activation. And you can see here by your journey, you know, some of you are going to be, yeah, look at this, transition, release what was. See, yeah, your life is going to be greatly changing. You're in the transition right now, and it can very well be, even again, how you identify or how you see yourself is somehow expanding for a new level of freedom, because the ego aspect of it, though, is great. We need a healthy ego. It's very limited. It's focused on the past or what maintains and stabilizes us. And I also feel you've gone through a lot of releasing of conditioned response patterns. There's been a lot of releasing, perhaps even of old ideas, beliefs, or, you know, religions, heavy influence even from other lifetimes that you've let go of. Follow the footprints. You're a guide, but you're being guided. Whether you want to call from the oversouls, the ascended masters here, or source, or God, you are being guided. And there is going to be this feeling of, I'm on a mission. I have a mission. I need to do this. I need to complete my mission. This is the great work. Now, even if you're an artist, it's like an artist puts out a series of art. They want to complete it. So you are here to complete your mission. You are here to complete something on a deep level. And I feel that it's even more, by what I'm being shown, it's even more than what you thought. So what's being activated is for you to trust more parts of yourself and to really feel the fire of spirit, the presence of spirit within you, that spiritual energy. I just heard integrity. There's something very much about integrity, of you being in integrity to your soul path and understanding that. And that's part of what's bringing the changes. I can hear the conversation of, oh, I don't know if I can do, that's not really me anymore, or that wasn't me, or that's not me anymore. So there is this change. Now let's see directionally what's coming up for you. The soul journey. Yeah, things are going to move. Because you're being activated, things are going to start moving kind of quickly in the next few months. So even though this is a timeless reading, if you're watching this, I'm doing this in August, I think around the 23rd. Yeah, this is bringing in, oh, look at this, see, an acceleration. It just fell. Cards were falling today. My pyrite fell a couple of times. I think I have to show this pyrite, which is a gift. Fell twice, and 2 little pieces broke off. So the guides were really wanting to get this message in. Okay, North Node, your future. I really would just say, really look at this right here. The soul journey to your future. This is really about this activation. The message I'm hearing to tell you is, after this activation, you're going to have more alignment, more soul alignment. Now, some of you could have been going through any kinds, because I'm getting this, you could have been going through some kinds of ascension symptoms. Got heal, and then you've got 10th house. Yeah, this is a destiny issue. This is also going to change your career to some degree, how you do your career or your purpose, your path, moving more into that soul purpose, or understanding your soul purpose, your soul mission, or how you now want to express your soul purpose or soul mission is changing. There's, again, that activation that's going to, the activation on a deeper soul level brings in more the soul alignment. So you could have been having some ascension symptoms, whether in the dream state, waking state, changes in diet, changes in sleep pattern, changes even in what you want to eat or can eat, or changes in just feeling differently or a little off. because this alignment is getting you more on a path, more on a clear path. So it's both an alignment to get you on the path, then there's a activation of gifts, which is moving you in a new direction on your path that's going to affect, I just heard, where you live and how you live, okay? So not only is something changing about where you live, but how you live. There's changes in how you live. I just heard, yeah, follow the north node. Some of it literally could be north, moving northward, northbound, your true north. What's being activated also is a stronger connection to source energies, a stronger connection to the divine, to the spiritual aspect of you, or spirit of all life. This could be through nature. This could be through, definitely through the subtle energy. And you're here to help others. You're here to some degree to guide, and that's changing. So again, if you worked with people before, and like some of you, I'm getting a corporate setting, this guidance or managing others is going to be guiding other people through something that you love. Look at that on the bottom, the sun. I am reminded of other places, hills and valleys, dells. Some of you, you're going to be spending a lot more time outdoors, or being drawn to being outdoors, and especially in times of where it's sunny. Yeah, shapeshifter. So also the sun energy is communicating to me that activation, being much more active. And again, the integrity, being integrous to your soul, wholeness. So these are parts of yourself perhaps that you haven't connected with either ever or in a long time. For some of you, it's magician. Whoa, that just flew out. I don't know if you saw that. Knight of Cups, right under the guide. Spiritual groups, spiritual centers. Yeah, your gifts are activated. A lot of you perhaps are psychic, or you are a guide or a channel, or you're learning that, or you're opening up to that. Again, your gifts, I heard psychic gifts, are being activated. There's a healing of a lot of past trauma. So if you have had a lot of past trauma, which all of us have had trauma, there is this healing. There's this coming out of feeling held back or having gone deep within. Some of you, you do this for other people. Some of you do this for yourself. You're aware that you're coming out of something, and you're really being guided by spirit, by the spiritual essence of your soul through the higher self. So there's a lot to do with being guided on this part of your path so that you can get to this next level. This is about activation, activating that next level. Wow. Some of you, this is something you've asked for, you've prayed for. Some of you, this is a little bit perhaps something that you're not expecting, that things are activating, even with your gifts, like, oh my God, I can do this now. And it's all to go in this new direction. Yeah, you're also coming out of a time of feeling a bit restricted. So the activation gets you more on your path and gets you to be able to move wherever that is you're wanting to move, or move forward. This really wanted to come out. Okay, so the cards have been interesting. So we've got the Fool here in the 10th house. So there's definitely something new coming in for you, work-wise or career, or in your path of how you live, your destiny. What you're going to be drawn to something very different than what you first imagined, or maybe what you set out to do in your life, or I would say the last 5 to 6 years, and for some of you the last 10 to 16. There's a cycle of 16. So you may want to look where you were 2020, but also that 4-year cycle. So 4, 8, and 16. Okay, so 4 years ago, 8 years ago, and 16 years ago. You're going to see a pattern emerging. And this pattern is getting you out of something, out of a life, a lifestyle, a focus, out of a career, some of you out of a relationship. It's getting you out of something or out of a certain way of living or a certain approach to get you to a higher vibrational expression and experience. This higher vibration expression and experience is bringing you much more awareness, becoming more aware, more sensitive, more intuitive, more psychic. It's again, there's a heightened sensitivity because you're being activated. So you're going to feel more things opening up in your life, within yourself and within your life and within people. So connections could be kind of fast and deep. There could be some deep connections coming in, a lot to do with soul resonance right now, meeting people that have more of a soul resonance to you and you really being drawn to them and them really being drawn to you. All right, so now if we're looking at cards, those of you that like to know, Leo here with the Sun, Virgo, Gemini here, and then of course you've got the Fool, that Uranus energy. So your path is going to be a little externally unpredictable because it's being greatly guided by your soul through your higher self. So the higher vibrational frequency of is your higher self. We have the little self or lower self. And it's all you, it's all one, but we're just looking at that through awareness and through, aspect of being. But because you're going to be guided less and less by what was, or old expectations, or old ideas, and more by what is emerging through you, there is a level of unpredictability that's coming up and changes. These are also changes that are some of them you're known and you're putting in motion, but some of these are unforeseen. These are new people that are coming in your life, a new direction that is much more spiritually connected or spiritually connected and spiritually based. Some of you, this has to do with moving into some kind of leadership position or connecting more to your own inner authority with that 10th house energy there. So you're going to be making some decisions down the road after this activation. There are some new decisions that are coming in that only you can make from the higher perspective. So you had to go through this activation, or you're starting to go through this activation, so that you can make these decisions more from the new emerging consciousness, right? This soul aspect that's coming in. Okay, let's see. Oh, Oriole. Yes, see, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive way. See it as a positive change. But I also am hearing see it as a positive way to get out of whatever caused you to be stuck. So, yes, that's what I said. Changes in the career, changes in how you live or how you support yourself or family or others or projects. Some of you, this is a project that's going to disrupt. It's not a disruption that throws you off, but it is a disruption that gets you on a new path, in a new direction. And for some of you, this could be a revenue stream that takes off, or a project that takes off, or a new career project, or some dream project that you thought was going to take longer, or you're going to have more time to put into it, or you're going to have the money to buy the supplies, is what I'm hearing. So your change is on the horizon, and it's a bit unpredictable, but it's part of your activation, because this activation aligns you more to your soul. This activation activates your soul gifts more, and a new soul gift coming in, or a new interpretation of that gift. And that becomes, in some degree, all-consuming. It's very consuming. It's like, oh, I love this. I really want to do this. I really want to go in this direction. And so that's coming from this space, I'm just getting my astro dice here, where it's like you're following your dream. This is about following your dream, or something that you find that you really love. All right, let's get an astro dice to connect into the energetic frequency, further messages or support. Of course, Mars in Sagittarius and the 11th house, which to me, that Knight of Cups is community, like-minded individuals. So be open, explore, be open your mind to possibilities. You've got affirmations. Use affirmations that are very confirming of what it is and affirming of what you want, your life. I am affirming a positive direction. I am affirming a abundant life or lifestyle. I'm affirming that I'm now drawing in the right person for me, or the right people for me, or the right job, or the right career. So right now, for you to align to this activating energy, work with affirmations, confirming and affirming what it is that you want. And that's going to align you to these energies. Anything that has to do with religion or spirituality or the higher perspective. Some of you, this could even be teaching, being a guide, a spiritual guide, working at a spiritual center, doing retreats, going on a retreat. Anything that aligns you to put your energy right now in more in spiritual community, like-minded individuals, or artistic community, music community, whatever that community is, as long as it is bringing in the higher ideal. Right now, the soul is saying don't be around people or situations where there's a lot of fear-based reality. And I would say that there's a lot of optimism coming in through this reading. So if you haven't been feeling as optimistic, that's about to change. You're about to have what we call soul shift, where the shift isn't really the soul, it's the ego aspect that starts shifting to align more to the soul. And so you start looking at things differently. You start looking at it from a higher metaphysical principle or perspective in your life. And that transition, that transmutation of energy is already happening. You're in the transition right now. And this transition that you're in due to a transmutation of energy is creating a vibrational shift, right? It's moving you along the transition. Even here with this card, the walking. You're moving through the transition. You're moving in a new direction. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am being guided in my soul journey, and I'm being guided to the most abundance and fulfillment of my soul. Lots of love and light. Thank you for being here. Hi, welcome to your reading. It's great to connect with you here. I just heard a whole lot of love. And what's very interesting, and I almost am seeing this as a heart. So you're really opening up. There's an acceleration of energy coming in. You're about to be accelerated in your life. So something is really going to be picking up. Something is going to feel faster, that things are moving more in your life. There's more openings, more energy, more vitality, more abundance, just more. And for some of you, this is also, I'm hearing, more work. But you're really aligning to a higher vibrational frequency that's drawing in a lot of synchronicity. And you might even think serendipity, like, wow, that was lucky. That was a lucky chance. That was a lucky break. It is showing from this time period that you're avoiding or over any misfortune, anything that you've been fearing. So as you're ascending to this higher vibrational level, you're activating a higher consciousness, right? And awareness. So you're much more aware through the light, through divine consciousness. You're really connecting into something more through the etheric field. So this is moving from the superhuman, into the galactic realm, into the other dimensional aspect of you. So there's an awakening that's happening. That's what I'm getting the message. You've got divine consciousness there. They're awakening. You're being awakened to a new level of understanding and experience. And then we've got energy balance. I feel a lot to do with yoga or working with groups or small groups. And then you've got community. I just heard rejection is protection. So if you feel like you've been rejected from someone or some group or something hasn't quite worked out, that's because the timing has been off. There's something that you are needing to work through. It's this opening. And even with Aventurine, which has a lot to do with luck, productivity, opening, also the heart chakra, and also healing of the heart. Aventurine can bring in a lot to do with, to some degree, abundance, living much more abundantly, opening. So there's a lot about opening for you. This activation is bringing in a lot of opening. And I'm also getting the message that this opening for you is an acceleration of energy. You've been activated. Something is activating your heart or your heart chakra. Now, this card wanted to come out, Inanna. So I don't know if that's your name. Inanna's been wanting to come through, has come through in other readings. And in fact, somebody told me that's their name. And it was their username also. So wholeness, but Inanna being this like very ancient one, ancient memory and ancient wisdom. You've got this. So there's something about you being an elder or moving into, I just heard statesman, moving into that elder role, opening up more, not only to your gifts, but to people and to sharing your gifts. So you are getting an energetic attunement. You're getting a lot of things. You're getting an attunement. You're getting attuned here vibrationally, but it's also bringing an acceleration, or you've been being attuned. Some of you, this can be a kundalini opening. You could be really feeling just much more energetic or vibrant, or you can literally feel, I can literally feel the energy of you coursing through your body. I can literally feel like the blood flow, the electricity, the electrical magnetic aspect of you. So the electrical, so you're going to be look at that awakening. I knew it. You're having an awakening. Bodhisattva. This is awakening some ancient wisdom, understanding. I'm getting messages of go to the museum or go online and look through, like I'm getting a lot to do with interesting. Ethiopia, ancient North Africa, ancient Egypt. Something about Balmoral. And then I'm also being shown Armageddon, Holy Lands, Turkey. So also strong component of the ancient lands. A little bit of Mesopotamia also, and also Atlantean time. But I'm also getting something with the hands open, like electricity or light coming through. You're going to be beaming, even your body. Your body is healing. Oh, why did I feel yoga? Look at, there's a picture of a yogic asana, yoga pose, this alignment. So either yoga is really good for you at this time and meditation, or you do yoga, a lot of yoga or meditation, or you're finding yourself very drawn to it. Because your attunement is coming energetically. This is about your vibrational frequency shifting through your energy. So you're being worked on energetically. This is a lot to do with the energy of you, the quality of energy. So there's a shifting into the releasing. Oh my gosh, my pyrite fell again. I cannot believe this. This is like it keeps. I'm going to have to meditate. This is the third time it's fallen. I'm going to have to have a little talk with it. Maybe it wants to come in. Maybe it wants to come in the reading, and I'm not paying attention to it. Okay, so it came on your reading. Well, it's very interesting because you got Inanna for wholeness also. So that's telling me, let's see, pay attention. Okay, they want you to pay attention. They are also having me take my shoes off. That is so... I just had little house slippers. Oh, grounding. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, here's the message. Okay. Might be for me too, but I feel with this reading, because it's come in you need to ground. That's the yoga. And balance. Oh, work on balance. All this activation is throwing you off balance. And your guides are trying to attune you to the new vibrational frequency because you're a little off balance, off kilter, because there's been so much inner work and so much energetic healing and work done on you to realign you to a new, you're part of the ones coming in with a new energetic frequency. All right, that makes sense. So grounding is really important for you right now, and centering while you go through all these changes. While you go through this acceleration of energy, it can throw you off. Some of you, I'm being shown the car not working or not starting, or it's starting and stopping, and then you're like, oh my God, what's going on with my car now? And then all of a sudden it starts. And you're going to think, oh, maybe I didn't press the button in enough or turn the key. No, it's because your frequency is changing. You are in a frequency shift. This can also cause some glitches in the computer. This can cause, glitches with, your clock, the digital, digital clock, your phone. So there's glitches. There's already been glitch. Those glitches are because your soul matrix, you're aligning to that design. And so it's changing the frequency of what's around you. And this is going to affect devices and appliances. It's also look, it's like you're getting this new frequency coming in. Okay, let's see this. This new frequency is coming in. So a lot too with you with sacred geometry, working with art forms, sacred geometry. I'm getting also the vibration of Metatron, so you could be working on manifesting. You could also be astrologers or working with numerology. But I'm getting a lot with sacred geometry. I'm working a lot with sound, tone, touch. Also a lot to do, could be massage or healing work, or something with your touch, or having to touch something, touch the ground, touch the table. You really need to center and anchor the energies. You're here to anchor the energies that are coming in, the higher frequency energies, to anchor them on the earth plane and to integrate them so they're coming through you. Some of you, there's electricity. I can see like a charge, like, when you rub your feet on the carpet and touch someone, and that electrical. So you're moving into a much more electrical time. I'm even being shown by this. So I'm getting you perhaps were pretty magnetic, or maybe kind of waiting, or more patient. You might have been more reticent, a little feeling a little held back. But the electromagnetic ratio of you on a solar level, vibrationally and energetically, is changing. So something's changing with the composite of your soul signature frequency or frequency. So we're a composite of frequencies. So you're, like, in other words, the bones are one frequency, the blood is another, right? The tissue is another. So the frequency is changing to bring in more optimal alignment for you. Okay? So pay attention to how you feel and what you more feel drawn to. This is also going to bring you into a much more intuitive way of assessing things, that you're assessing more by how it feels. You could even say the vibe of something, how something feels to you. Does it feel right? Does the energy bring you more upliftment, or does it drain you? So there's a lot about intuition through the body and through feeling. And definitely walking, earthing, rubbing your feet in the sand or the grass, doing balancing postures like this one, balancing asanas or postures, movement meditation, and then holding, even just, tree pose, triangle pose, anything that has to do with balancing is going to help you with this activation that you're going through. Drink a lot of water is the message I'm getting. You might already be drinking a lot of water and feel very thirsty, but that helps with the conductivity energetically. So this is bringing a new level of wholeness and a new level of understanding on your path as well. Okay, yeah, the perception. The perception is asking you to come. Look at that. You've got the moon there. Pisces energy. I am Mars. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Yeah, you're going to, and then we've got the second house here. So it's through the touch. It's through gentle, it's just through connecting in vibrationally that you understand what's right for you or what you're meant to do. This is not a time. This is about the moon energy. This is about intuition. And again, you're getting more sensitized. Your hand, your fingers, your touch, you're going to be more sensitive to the energy or other people's energy or the universal energy, or different qualities of energy, or your own energy. And this is really for you to become this like very fine instrument, instrument of the soul, where you're really connected into what's right for you through the energy. There's a lot about this right now, and this group, you're aligning to this frequency where you're having to get back to your own energetic flow, your own individual flow. And that may be walking in a circle. That may be, figure eights, standing hip width apart and doing figure eights, or slightly moving side to side, forward, backward. This could be a standing posture. This could be movement, walking and then standing, or earthing. You will find your own way, your own, ritual that connects you in. Because what's shifting is going to be a lot about your priorities, what you're prioritizing in your life. You're going to have, this group, you're going to have the funds, you're going to have the money to do whatever it is you need to do, because you're being very guided to stay on track, to stay on this path. In fact, you're being pushed forward. This acceleration of energy, this more electrical energy, especially with this Mars here, is pushing you forward, is pushing you. You're progressing. It's heightening your perception of things, your abilities. You're moving very much into this heightened sensitive time energetically. And for some of you, this is because you're really going to be using your psychic abilities or intuition. I'm even feeling perhaps even for some of you on YouTube, or something else, another broadcasting way, or another way of putting out your message. But it's coming. You're also helping others awaken to their gifts, or awaken to the truth of who they are. As you're awakening more, and you're going to be gathering with others. But you really have to ground your energy. Things are going to be moving rather quickly. So I'm telling you, if you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, or feeling held back, it's only because you've been going through this deeper healing phase, this realignment of energy. This rebalancing is another way of looking at it. So one of the things that you're meant to have is a lot of abundance financially. Prosperity, abundance, the right people, the right resources. So you're being aligned so that you can open up to this abundance. So you're shifting in a way to extend out into the world, and to have that, look at that, wanting to come out, rise and see a higher point of view. That's perception. But this is also, your guides are saying, and the oversouls that are guiding you, it's time to think bigger. It's time to think more. It's time to expand. Now, whether that's an idea, approach, consciousness, way you live, doesn't have to do about things or buying things, although some of you are going to be buying things that help you in your life or your path. Some of you are also going to be literally flying. You're literally going to be traveling, and the money is going to be that. You're going to find that you're going to have the money, because Aventurine also brings in a lot to do with prosperity. And it's going to seem like luck. Like those of you maybe that work with clients or customers, or maybe you sell something online. It's like, oh my God, a bunch of people bought my stuff. A bunch of people bought my crystals, or whatever it is, my product. Or I just found out I'm getting a raise, or I just got a new job and they pay for the insurance, so I don't have to worry about insurance anymore. The insurance is covered. So you are being covered. You are being covered so that you can rise above and connect into a bigger, broader viewpoint. That, again, that's the activation of the energy. It's bringing in more of what you need, more in your life. Now, some of you are going to have to say no. You're going to have to say no to certain situations or certain people, just for now. In other words, you're going to, again, telling you, this acceleration of energy is accelerating your path. It's accelerating what is on your path that you're focused on, and what is yet to come, what is coming in. Look at that, Emperor and High Priestess. That is you right now. So this is also telling me it's like a spiritually based business, or bringing your spiritual principles or metaphysical principles into your business, not keeping it separate. Got the Justice. Yeah, what was I saying about commerce with Three of Wands there? This is not compromising your integrity or oneself or your path. It's understanding more about your path with this acceleration of energy. And this attunement. So you're getting very high. Some of you, this is gonna resonate in what you're doing in your life, in your world. This is also bringing people around you that are just a better fit. Look at that, and there's the movement. Knight of Wands. This can bring a move. This is bringing movement. This is bringing that motion of Mars. It can also bring travel. This can bring, again, acceleration of energy. So you're in the acceleration of energy. That's what's happening right now. Your soul gifts are getting accelerated. Your soul path, your intentions, your relationships are getting accelerated. Who comes in your life is getting accelerated. Your gifts are getting accelerated. Things are picking up. Things are speeding up. They're going to be flying. You're going to be flying. So there's a lot of movement in this energy field, in this soul story. There's a lot happening quickly. You need something, there it is. You're working on something, the door opens. This is, to some degree, predestined. This is coming in from the Akashic. So this is also from the setup, the work that you've done. A lot of you could find yourself, if you want to look at astrologically, you could find yourself being greatly affected by Saturn. You could be in a particular Saturn cycle. Now, of course, right now, as I'm doing this reading, if we look at, bring in just a wee bit of astrology, we do have that Jupiter square Saturn, right? Jupiter in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces, right? And then as I'm doing this, we've got, Venus connecting with Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo. So for you, this is clearing out a lot of the past. I don't see a lot of past stuff affecting you. What I do feel is that you've put some certain foundations in, and you're going to be able to build. You're going to be able to grow. Whatever it is you're working on, there's growth. I'm getting health. I'm getting there's growth. There's money accruing. Your value, your worth, your perception of your life, your gifts of what you want, there's growth. Growth of clients, growth of customers, there's expansion. But this expansion really seems, especially in the next few months, to really take off. And I would say, this being a timeless reading, within a year, you're in a whole new place, a whole new level, a whole new place in your mindset and where and how or how you live. So your perception of your life, your world, and what you want is expanding. This is a lot about this expansion that's happening is causing this accelerating energy, and this accelerating energy coming in is making your vibrational frequency faster. You're moving more into the subtle energy, so you're going to feel less dense, less held back. This is why you really have to ground. You really have to do yoga. And maybe that message is for all of us in the soul stories with pyrite kept falling. So you've got the High Priestess here. We've got Pisces energy. We've got Aries. We've got Aries here with Mars in motion. Libra, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, which a lot of times Sagittarius. So for some of you, there could be news from overseas that accelerates something. There could be a contract also coming. I'm hearing to tell you not to be limited. Don't be limited by what you think could happen. This is about overcoming limitations and rigid boundaries. So this is a lot about extension, expansion. And this expansion is going to expand anybody that's had a limited mindset. It's expanding you out of some former limitation in your life, or you feel like things have been too constrained or held back. So you're getting that acceleration. Expect things to pick up. Expect things to move forward. Expect more clarity. We've got White Owl. The wisdom of the messages of the divine are within you. Okay, I'm going to take two for you. That's the awakening. So you're awakening to your own bodhisattva. You're, the wise one, the teacher within, the guru. That's also second house. So a lot of you, part of what's going to happen is you're going to be stepping into some kind of helper, guide, mediator, teacher, spiritual teacher, spiritual guide, or you're going to be using your gifts more in whatever you find yourself, whatever field, whatever work that you do. You're going to be bringing more of your spiritual gifts and spiritual understanding. So this is less and less about you being compartmentalized in your life. And many of you, this is about an activation that's coming in, an acceleration. You've been activated. You're accelerating the movement. You've actually been through a vibrational attunement. You've been energetically and vibrationally attuned. This new soul frequency that's coming in for you. Is bringing in more of a focus on the esoteric, the metaphysical, your spiritual gifts. Your soul mission is accelerating the use of it. Some of you, I'm hearing, I'm going to do that next year. Now I feel it's this year, or when I retire, or in 3 years, or when I study this. No, it's happening sooner. Look at this. See, you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. And Aventurine has to do with luck. I knew. Your guide said, pick this card. This shows this. Guides are very visual. They love their cards. I don't use cards when I channel in my private practice, in my work that I do. I do automatic writing. Sometimes I'll do astrology and the numerology, but I do a lot with just channeling. But I love cards for YouTube, and the guides love the cards. And they've suggested that you snapshot the cards, do a screen grab. So this is pretty powerful. So again, some of you are meeting someone, a beneficial partnership. This could be a creative partnership. This is someone that can help you also, for some of you, financially. Some of you, this is, if you've been wanting a partnership, that's accelerating, where you thought, it's going to be next year or 2 years or 3 years, or I hope I meet someone. I hope we move together. No, it's accelerating. So again, the connection within your relationships is also accelerating. And how you live with these relationships or interact, right? You've got the Mars, the motion, resources. A lot to do with you with building and looking at your gifts, and I'm hearing to monetize. Put the price tag on it. The exchange, whether that's bartering or through monetary or through helping others, you need to start looking at exchange. It's all about energetic balance for you. It's really important that you move into that energetic balance, the reciprocity. So really work on the balancing aspect and positions. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing Dominique, that name. Okay. Further messages through the Astro Dice are how to align to this frequency more, to open up to this acceleration. You're opening up to the acceleration of energy. Oh, didn't I say Saturn building? You've got Saturn in Capricorn in the 10th house, building that new business, that career, the bridge. You're bridging a lot. A lot of you are bridging from the old to the new. You're creating something new, and it's accelerating. Your gifts, your value is going to accelerate, is increasing. Your value is increasing in the world and with people around you. You're going to get more recognized. Money is increasing or accelerating. How you earn your money, how you receive. Again, putting your gifts out into the world, or using your gifts to help humanity and help in the awakening, is accelerating. How you reach people is accelerating. You're moving out front. It's accelerating. You're accelerating. Okay, let's connect into your, I just heard soul path, soul purpose. Acceleration and understanding in living out your soul purpose. Yeah, things are going to be moving very quickly for you. A lot to do in the business world, especially if you're any of you that are entrepreneurs or kind of self-starting, initiating something. This is encouragement to go forward, because Spirit is going to be supporting you, not only your individual guides, but the timing. where we are in the collective awakening, your gifts are needed now more than ever. They were always needed, but the timing, some of you are coming, a little bit more from the future. And so the timing is now, whether it's, I don't know, blogging, putting yourself out there, however that means for you, the time is now, especially those of you I'm connecting with that have more of a spiritual based business, which honestly, that's a lot of people I work with. It doesn't matter if they're stockbrokers, trade, I work with all kinds of people, but we bring in the spiritual connection because I've always been working from the soul level, soul alignment and attunement, tuning to the soul signature frequency. So how to live that and create a life from that. So yours is about to accelerate radiant light. Okay, you can trust. I can trust in my foundation as the energy within my life, and my life accelerates. So you have to trust that the foundation you have is, you'll still do some things for your foundation, with the Saturn there, but it's also trusting that you have the foundation, and focus on the part of the foundation is about balancing. It's about opening up to more. You're not going to get thrown off. Rise above and see the higher view, the metaphysical view. Rise and see. You have a new perception coming in of your life and how important you are in this world, no matter what it is you do or perceive you do or don't do. You are very important at this great time of awakening. Lots of love and light. Hello there. Welcome to your reading. It's really great to connect with you. Thank you for connecting in on the soul path at this time. You have Malachite, and this means rapid change, heart opening, heart connections. I'm getting a lot with you. I'm getting attunement, alignment. I'm getting an activation. Some of you initiating into a new understanding of life or your purpose. So some of you, you're initiating, you're moving forward on something, you're initiating more in your life, which is creating an activation, or you're being activated, and that's creating a lot of initiating energy. But you're also getting attuned more vibrationally. So there's a lot energetically happening for you. And I feel like it could be very destabilizing right now. There could be a lot going on, a lot of uncertainty, because you have a lot of change, or you're perceiving change that's going to be coming. You can feel that your life is about to greatly change, or it's been changing little by little, that you haven't noticed it, and you're going to start noticing where you're actually being nudged or drawn. This is about following that divine urge. So you've got lightning. By the way, different piles, different soul stories, because it's all about the story. We love a story. We can edit it, we can change it, the characters can change, but the main character, us, our essence doesn't change. You've got intuition, exploration. Oh, look at this with the compass. I'm very much into compasses. And then you've got protection. Okay, you are protected through the changes. You're going to be okay. The uncertainty, that you are protected. You are greatly taken care of on a spiritual level, and even with loving people around you. Even some of you that feel like, oh, I don't have anybody around you. A lot of you do. You have friends, family, community. But I'm here to tell you that as you travel, as you move forward, as you follow on your path, you're getting your inner compass. So you can't use your inner GPS at this time, because you don't necessarily know the destination or how it's all going to unfold or manifest. You don't know the details. This time in your life, you have to really trust your intuition, connection to your higher self, the messages that you're getting, because you're getting such heavy light, like a lot of downloads coming through, and some of it is energetic, where you're just inspired to do something, or inspired to go in a certain direction, or nudged, or something doesn't happen, something falls by the wayside, or something's delayed, or something doesn't happen, and then it's pushing you in a new direction or a different mindset. your message coming through very clearly is to connect in more to your intuition in ways that work for you. These readings are great ways to get your confirmation. And a lot of what you receive, I hear, is confirmation and also the validation. Yes, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path. Let me go forward. Even if some of you are saying, yeah, but I'm not seeing the payoff. I'm not seeing the results yet. Or I'm not seeing, yes, because it's still very much etheric. It's very much, you've got all this blue here. A lot is happening in the mental realm. So you're learning to also understand mentalism more, manifesting through the mental realm. That which is gaining in vibrational frequency and resonance to manifest. Everything on this earth has to have and the universe has to have a corresponding resonance, coherence, and vibrational frequency. That they have to be harmonized or aligned enough to manifest. So what helps you is by connecting into the 7th chakra and above, and preferably through the higher self. So 8th chakra, in through the 9th, and in through the soul. So for you to bring in the spiritual aspect of you more, the spirit realm, help from the spirit realm, that helps you a lot. So this is about attuning the energy and an activation. So you're getting attuned energetically, but what's also going to be activated for you has a lot to do with your soul's gifts and your soul vision. What it is that you want to create in your life. You're going to start seeing, like I'm being drawn to something. I'm leaving something or some situation because I'm being drawn to something else. I'm spending less energy with something. Look at this. Can that be even more clear? You've got the 9th house collaboration, or exploration rather, and you have exploration here. Got communication and collaborate. Yeah, you're initiated in a new level. The entrance. You're getting the entrance into higher vibrational frequencies and higher vibrational living, which means higher vibrational experiences on your path. That's how it works. So when we shift in vibration, when we're recalibrated to a higher vibrational frequency, it changes the quality of our energy. And so you're learning how to live this sustainably, to sustain the higher vibrational frequency of you or aspect of it, to live more from the higher self so you feel that protection. So you don't feel like, oh, I'm going to slide back, or I'm going to get hurt by this person, this situation, this relationship. So you're being asked to really connect and collaborate. I would say, for looking astrologically, this is really activating your 3rd and 9th house and 11th house. I just also heard home, family. Home is where the heart is. So there's a lot about movement with you, a lot about travel, like traveling distant lands, overseas, traveling vibrationally, mentally, through trance work or dreams, through higher level meditation, inner plane work. But you're going to be really anchoring your understanding, but also these frequencies. So some of you are big into, it's a lot about communication, sharing through social media, and finding your group and creating groups. Hearth, didn't I say home? Yeah, you're going to be, some of you are working more from home, or you're also going for a new home. And you're feeling more at home in the body, because I feel like there's something transcendent about you, that there's this transcendent energy where you're really being seen as something beautiful, or the beauty within you, the asymmetry. Now, whether that's external or internal, that's affecting the external, right? Because people could be very handsome, gorgeous, beautiful, but if they're not on the inside. So a lot of you are reading a lot of material that's helping. Okay, I wasn't going to take all these, but look at this. Wolf, mastery, revolution, inspiration. Yeah, follow the urge. You're inspired. Follow your intuition at this time. That's what's you're really being, you're in this initiation of a new level of being and helping on the earth plane, helping humanity. Also, a lot of you are connecting in through the galactic energy, the galactic star point. So you're bringing in this higher vibrational frequency, information, insight, whether it's through art or music or creative expression, soul expression, the expression of you as a soul being. So it's very important right now that you keep inspired. Find ways to inspire, because you're very inspirational and revolutionary. But that's part of what you're doing, is you're shifting the old path or the old way of being. It's like you're taking the chains off. So I'm getting a lot to do also with freedom. They're showing me like taking the shackles off, taking the chains off, opening. And this is putting you into a space of that self-mastery. So let's see. Yeah, you're going to feel more at home on the earth plane. That's also what this is about, that you really don't feel shackled or held back on the earth plane anymore. This is literally heaven on earth that you're drawing in or creating. So you're ascending to a higher vibrational frequency. You're ascending. You are actually in the ascension process. Now, that process comes and goes. Some of you may have already been in the ascension process, but you're definitely ascending to a higher vibrational frequency, which means you're ascending out of the extremes of polarity, right? Of course, we create and live through duality: hot, cold, happy, sad, magnetic, electrical, feminine, masculine, yin, yang, right? But you're not going to be living. You're not going to be living more from the extremes of polarity, stuck in the polarity, or getting pulled into an overemphasis of polarity, or how consciousness manifests through the polarity. So you're really coming into that oneness, the connection through the spirit realm. And I feel like you're going to be talking about that, sharing about it, writing about it, maybe videos. You're going to be communicating this. Write it down, keep a journal, do a voice note, do a video. But you're ascending, you're moving in through the ascension process, out of the extremes of duality. And you might feel like you're kind of hanging in midair, but the thing is that you are guided and protected during this time, because you are meant to go through this, and you're meant to help others go through this. So there's also a very strong flowering. There is a very strong rebel energy, rebel warrior. So I'm getting a lot of spiritual warrior energy, like you've been through a lot. I just heard badass. One of your guides, very funny, very kind of forceful, very kind of determined, but it's like you've gone through a lot to get here. So there's something very, very fiercely individual about you. Okay, we've got teeth. Take a big bite out of life. Yeah, well, you're going to be living bigger. I just heard bigger and better. It gets better. Party, celebrate yourself. Shine like the star that you are. Well, that's what this is all about. And airplane, spread your wings and fly. Okay, again, exploration. Some of you, this literally is traveling more, whether road trip, flying, airplane, literally airplane. The trips that you're going to be going on, the travel, and for some of you the move, is going to greatly change your life. You're finally going to feel more celebrated. You're going to feel more connected where you live. Your life is about to extend and expand. You're about to expand. This is also coming from the Akashic. So what I'm getting with you is that there is this expansion that's coming in on an Akashic level, where it's like you've been at the small end of the pool, the Olympic-sized pool. You're in the shallow end, and you're about to go in the deep end. But you are protected through the travels, through the changes in mindset and consciousness, but also as you travel. So definitely for you, a prediction is there's travel. And some of you are going to be writing I heard a song, I'm hearing music, and I'm also hearing piano. Something that you're teaching or sharing, you're going to be in great demand to share your gifts. Yeah, you're going to be in great demand, because people are going to see you as a master. You're also going to have that home. Some of you are asking about, am I going to have that home? Am I going to be able to afford my home or the home? Yeah, you are going to have the home that you want. You are going to be making the lifestyle that you want in the home. Now, Spirit is saying to start now. Your guides are there with you, helping you. Your guides are there saying, look, do it. It has to come through you. You have to follow through by what inspires you. Where do you feel the inspiration? Follow through on that. Okay. You're also building something. There's something that you're building. 10 of Wands. A Magician. An 8 of Swords. So what gets you out of the doldrums is you got to explore, so you move out. So this is not just mindset. This has been your circumstances. But part of this activation for you and the acceleration of energy that's coming through, that is that you're moving out of some level of limitation. You're entering in a new world that's bigger, that's less limiting, that you're going to actually be able to create more from. You're going to be able to express and experience more from a soul. So you're shifting. And see, 9 of Wands. Yeah. So this shift for you, this soul shift, is bringing a new beginning on what is much more emotionally fulfilling for you, that makes you happier. You're going to be able to share your happiness and emotional fulfillment with others. This is also about wish fulfillment, whatever that is. And I'm hearing, don't worry about the money. You're going to have the money. But this is also a heart connection with your life. This is a lot about heart opening and heart connection. And this could be bringing people kind of pretty quickly in your life at this time. So there is something new that's going to be inspiring you. It could be a little bit busy. It could be, it could be a little bit, could be a busy time for you. I just heard you're stepping out. So some of you, literally, this is about being a celebrity or being out in front or out. I just heard on the stage, and I heard all the world is a stage. So you're going to be more upfront in your life. And for some of you, this could be through social media. This could be through a book or something that you publish or you broadcast. But I am being shown that this ascension to a new level, you're ascending to a new level, is attuning your vibrational frequency, which is causing also an activation and acceleration. And, there's the ego part of you has been a little fearful. Can I do it? Can I manage it? How can I do all of this at once? This is overwhelming. It's like you planted all these seeds and now they're starting to come together. You're going to be able to handle it. Ooh, excuse me. A little sneeze on the truth there. Okay, Goose, your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. There's the journey, exploration. Get out, explore, walk, travel, drive, go places, get in an Uber, get in a rideshare, get in a, subway, a train, a taxi. And not just in your mind. Like a lot of you might have been exploring a lot within your mind. The next step for you is going to be life. There's a lot more life to be lived, is the message I'm hearing. So this goose, and you're protected through that. That's what the oversouls want you to know. The Ascended Masters are with you. And also I'm getting, a lot of you are getting some kind of intuitive hits or understanding about your path at this time. But it seems a little fantastical, but it's not. It's real. Dove, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is the divine quality. That's the peace from knowing you're protected. I just heard all my needs are met easily and effortlessly. That's your Soul Insights mantra. All my needs are met easily and effortlessly. And for some of you, all my needs are met easily, effortlessly, and consistently. So, but you're opening up. A lot of people are going to be seeing you, noticing what you do, noticing your gifts, really drawn to you. You're going to be able to celebrate life more, your life. You're coming really into a broader view or a bigger view of life. Let's get one more tarot for that. I just heard the Nine of Cups takes the limitations away. So that fulfillment, you've been fulfilling yourself, and look what's peeking out. The Tower, Mars. But the Tower, nothing's crumbling in the Tower. This is a releasement of your some kind of thought or thought form or belief or circumstance that generated from what you need to do. And there's the Six of Swords again, is moving forward, overcoming obstacles. So, and again, new land. So really, you're getting initiated into a new vibrational frequency of awareness. This initiation is causing you to ascend to a higher vibrational frequency, moving out of any extremes of duality. You're moving forward. You're overcoming any misunderstanding or miscommunication, especially within yourself, or understanding the truth of life or who you are or the truth of your path. You're moving more into the causal point, feeling less and less effect of your circumstances and what's happening in your life. You're really moving into the flow that's right for you. And so really what the message for you is, yes, you're okay. You're protected through these changes. You don't have to hold back or have fear that I'm not going to be able to really fly. I'm not going to be able to spread my wing. I'm going to stay in this limited or less than perception or circumstances. So I want to say this activation for you and an acceleration is really opening. It's opening some doors for you, opening more opportunities. It's bringing in some radical change, but in a way that is more in alignment with your soul path. So this is, yes, a lot about energetic shifting for you, but also aligning more to your soul as you're ascending more, getting out of less of the little mind or little of the little self into the higher mind or God consciousness, where you're getting these ideas and you're following through on them. So explore the mind, explore the world, travel, explore different cities, different state, different people. I'm also getting a lot with you I hear other languages. So you're going to be around people that speak different languages, or maybe you do. So this is really a coming together based on vibrational frequency and resonance. But you could be attracting people that are quite maybe on outer level look different from you, or different lifestyles, because your life experience and lifestyle is going to be expanding. So yeah, you are protected, you are taken care of. Just know that. All right, let's look at the astro dice, add a line to this acceleration and the ascension. How to help with the ascension? Wow, I keep hitting the camera. Sagittarius. Oh, North Node, South Node in Sagittarius. Oh, some of you are going, fourth house. Some of you are either going where you were before, or lived before, or moved before, or you're going to be moving to a place where you have a very strong past life connection or affinity. Again, I get a lot with you with affinity, resonance, connection, where you just feel better emotionally. You feel more at home. You feel more at peace. You feel like I really get you. Some of you are moving someplace where you're also going to be greatly celebrated. There could be a certain celebration coming up for you also at this time. You're celebrating yourself or celebrating something, an achievement, but also that I heard job well done. You did it. You did it. This is telling me that there's going to be a lot more people in your life that are very important to you. And this is moving into the space of friends that are family, soul family. Friends, doesn't mean you're not going to have family if that's what you want, but I get a lot here with a family of your choosing is what's coming in for you, right? Okay, so if we look at the astrology, we have Mars energy here. With the Magician, we have Virgo, Gemini, the World. You've got Leo, Scorpio. Or let's look at the axis, Leo, Aquarius axis, which is interesting because you're moving beyond the polarity. So there's something for you between the Leo, Aquarius axis or polarity and the Taurus, Scorpio. So something in the center there brings you a lot of joy, happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. If you could stay in the middle way for you. All right, lots of love and light and happy travels, happy journeys. Hello, Soul Light. Welcome. Ooh, clearing the air. Okay, you are definitely moving in a new area, arena of life. There is a lot about movement for you. Also a sense of protection or being guided. Let's see what you've got. Lepidolite. It's like the fantasy becomes real, the dream becomes real, what you fantasize or what you dreamt about. So there's a vision that's starting to anchor for you in the etheric field. It's coalescing, it's congealing, it's coming together. Something's coming together to be born, to be brought into form. A new frequency, an energetic wavelength is coming together. It's coming, new information is coming in form. It's starting to connect in, okay? So you've got angel assistance, rainbow dragon, and the devas. So you are a seer, but you're working a lot in the dream state. Even if you don't remember your dreams, you're working a lot in the dream state. You're getting a lot of information through the dreams. And the message I'm getting for you is really you need to either begin exploring your dreams. You're being asked really to open up. Now, you could also be seeing little devas, sprites, spirits, fairies, nature spirits. But connecting into a vibrational frequency of energy that manifests around the aura or through the auric field, the etheric field. So just around the aura, you could start seeing auras, or maybe you do already. There's changes that are happening in your aura that are going to be affecting you physically. So working also for you, working with crystals. Look at this. Above the third eye, working with the pineal gland, or working with the upper chakras. So this is about an activation and also an attunement to the higher vibrational frequencies of consciousness or God consciousness. You're also bringing in a lot of starseed energy and energy, Ashtar Command. Yeah, you work a lot telepathically, or you're going to start working more telepathically. A lot of you also have the gift of remote viewing, whether you start to do that or not. You have a lot of gifts that aren't yet activated, that are going to be activating soon. And this is the gift of the seer, the trance channel, or going into a dream state and receiving information. You're being guided to write things down, put things down, and also to work with crystals, especially quartz crystal. If you have any crystals from Mount Shasta or Lemuria, or just whatever crystal that you're drawn to, whatever crystal, but clarity right now to amplify your gifts, to amplify the energy. So part of what's happening with this acceleration for you is there's an amplification of your power, your empowerment, and amplifying. Your life is about to become amplified, even just brighter, right? Technicolor, HD, bright, saturation, where you're seeing below the surface or beyond what is in front of you. So this is definitely the gift of the seer. There's a lot of seer energy, the great seeker that begins to see below the surface or look with psychic vision. This is also about connecting into your own truth, your own understanding of your life. And also this is about, again, you're getting all this assistance to release any blockages, especially energetic blockages that are causing hindrances, delays, or blockages in your life. Also, any blockages that have been starting to form. So this is a lot about healing etherically before things happen physically, and also healing on the physical level. Now, you also might feel very tired. You might be realizing, oh, I have a different energy pattern than my friends or my family or my spouse or my husband or my girlfriend or my wife, whatever, or my friend. You might be noticing, oh, my pattern of energy or how I experience my energy is different. Or I need more downtime. I need more alone time. I need more journaling time. I need more psychic time. I need more meditation time. I need more time in quiet. Because I feel like you're very empathic and there's been a lot of energies around you that you've been absorbing. I feel people sense your shift and they perhaps are reaching out more. So your vibration is getting raised to raise your awareness and expand your consciousness. Yeah, you're working through issues. There's something that you're working through to connect in with your own power and empowerment. And you're being, a lot of you have healing guides. You're working through some form of healing, which means balance, right? Wholeness. Comes from the French word, Old French, ohalen, wholeness, balance. So there is some deeper healing, and the healing guides are here to support you as you clear past anything. Yeah, look at that, from the past. I'm not going to take this, but you've got the 8th house, which is clearing on a soul level. So what obstructs the soul? You're being guided towards solar memory. The solar memory that's within the cell, the cellular memory, which goes also into our energetic DNA, our etheric DNA. So there's a lot of healing, cleansing, clearing, releasing anything that is non-life enhancing or less life enhancing, or you might term negative. See, this is about healing the past. So the invitation is to heal or let go of past trauma or beliefs or ideas or past things that you had to play out. Also with Scorpio. So a lot of Plutonian energy with this group. Mars co-ruling Scorpio, right? By affinity. So Mars and Scorpio, and you did get the 8th house. So this is deep transformation here. This is you're in a healing phase that is transmuting your energy. This transmutation is recalibrating your energy. The shifting is changing the calibration. You're recalibrating. You're calibrating through the auric field, the energetic matrix of you, into the soul signature frequency. So this is a lot about energetic healing. This is why what can help assist this and see you beyond your present circumstances is working with quartz crystal. I'll bring one in for you. Yeah. Work with all kinds of quartz. Let's bring in some quartz for you. This one was given me by a very special healer, so let's bring this in. All right, let's bring that in. Yeah, a lot that's happening for you is on the astral, clearing out the emotional body, the astral and etheric. Mars, and 8th house, Scorpio ruling the 8th, Mars here. Even though Pluto isn't represented, but Scorpio's there. So this is like a message, like you're descending. This could be some of you coming out of a dark night of a soul, or going into a huge dark night of a soul, or a mini dark night of the soul, or just realizing, wow, I'm really getting worked on at night. I'm really getting worked on by my guides or my healing guides, or I'm doing deep transformative healing work. Some of you are facilitating this for others also, where you're doing this deep healing work. You're definitely connecting in through the subconscious into the underworld, of the subconscious, or working with the subconscious, working on deep healing levels. And that Mars, it's like an investigation of your cellular memory, an investigation of your etheric DNA, right? That transmutes through time. So that's pretty powerful. I'm going to leave that there. So a lot of 8th house stuff, diving deep, healing out of a deep sexuality, healing the sexual organs, second chakra healing, so that you can use that energy for creativity. Opening up also to be more psychic, to be more from the soul, and recognizing your individuality. And, this is going to bring a new level of awareness of your purpose, and also it's refining your passions that are more aligned to your purpose. Now, I don't think we're going to take all of those, are we? Okay, I will. Yeah, you have a lot of resilience because they all jumped out, but we've got embodiment. Yeah, so you're embodying, the recalibration is helping you embody the higher vibrational frequency. Work with dolphin, with energy, with tone, sound, sonar, vibration. The vibration of tone of the crystal healing bowls. And that's crystal too, so work with crystals. Crystals and healing. Yeah, hummingbird, joy, and then priest, intuition. So again, that deva energy, or working with the crystals, or working with the, sixth chakra and above, connecting through the sixth chakra to extend above into the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th chakras, but especially connecting into the 6th chakra and 7th chakra to connect in with the 8th chakra, the higher self, and then the extension or expansion through ascension, the 9th chakra. Yeah, so you're going to feel this amazing joy coming in as this healing happens. I just heard, look at your natal chart. Those of you that are into astrology, there's a lot for you to gain by your getting a chart done, natal, or looking at it, constructing, or going back and look and do your own research. Your guides, upgrade your mental software. Yeah, I want you to do this research, but you're being upgraded. That's part of what this ascension for you is, out of the trauma or duality or what was going on in the past. So what this is bringing in, for some of you, it's a new starseed quality of energy that's coming in. You're getting attuned vibrationally. There's an activation, and then after this activation, it's bringing you more in alignment, and through the alignment, you're getting this frequency shift, which also for you is creating a soul shift or timeline shift, right? So you're getting more into the undiluted energy of the cosmos, of God consciousness, of the all that is. So definitely some kind of now soul story number 3 got this. Teeth. Take a bite out of life. I'm going to put that here with the Mars energy. But you're upgrading to have more life force energy coming in. This is about more life, more energy. It's about connecting more to your soul. So you're really getting a lot. This group, you're getting activated. There's an acceleration that's coming in. I mean, there's a lot that's happening here. You get recalibration, because what's happening is the past is kind of falling by the wayside. Past trauma, way things triggered you or affected you, and this is also, I'm getting a lot to do with also shadow material, getting deep in the subconscious and poking around and seeing what comes up, what bubbles up. This is also a lot about partnering with people. I'm getting a lot with coming together, even with the dolphin, because dolphins are, in those pods. So there's a balance of you being individual, unique on your own, but also partnering up, connecting with more people in more of a meaningful way. I just heard it's time for you to connect. Some of you have been afraid of connecting because of past situations or experiences, past relationships, but you're going to want to connect, but it's in a different way, where you're really going to be meeting. You're not going to hide anymore. This is about not hiding. Look at that, what you're coming out of. Nine of Swords, see? Because what's happening is a lot of cleansing, clearing emotionally, a lot of just releasing conditioned response patterns. A lot of the societal conditioning, familial conditioning, is you're moving past that. And it's a process. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. It's a process. It's a process that you're in, that's happening right now. Oh, should I take all of these? Okay, Queen of Wands. Let's just put them out. 4 of Pentacles that I'm going to see energetically. King of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. I heard you're a rock star. Something about music. Music really good for you. Drumming. I'm also hearing pan. Hang drum, hand pan. Getting a lot with different tones and sounds. This could also be DJing or doing something musically, maybe writing music or playing around with music on the computer or hearing music on the computer. Then we go to 2 of Wands and Ace of Cups. So you've got 2 twos there. Things are going to be a little bit off balance for a little bit. Up and down, in, out. But you're learning something new through all of this shifting. You're really learning to see clearly. I'm getting clairaudient, clairvoyant. The clairs coming in a lot stronger, and using those clairs to connect into higher vibrational consciousness. Some of you are the speaker. You have a way with your words, or way of communicating something or relaying the information. So a lot of you, the inner software is changing. Also the outer, how you view yourself, how you dress, how you look, how you feel in your body. So there's a lot of changes overall. And it shows that you're on the right track for the changes. You're on the right path. It's some of you might say it's a little deep, dark, negative. Some of you might say it's very transformative. Some of you might say it's very psychic. There's different ways to, but to describe what you're going through, and whatever description you use is right for you. But you're going to be moving into a phase of manifesting more from the vibration of the soul through the energetic frequency of your higher self, which is connecting more to your soul. So using your intuition more and your psychic abilities, the occult, studying the occult, using the occult principles, esoteric principles, really understanding. Some of you, this is going to be studying and or teaching something more of the occult level. This is also showing me that you're using your metaphysics, or you're going to be in this next level, you're going to be using your metaphysical understanding or training or studies in the material world, in the 3D world. So we've got Condor, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Well, that's what this has all been about. The transmuting of the energy that's created the hurdles, the blocks, how you've been held back. So with that Mars, you're moving past it, but you're more transmuting the energy and transforming it. You're using it to create new direction or breakthroughs, to heal. It's really this alchemical process that you're in. It's really about the alchemy of the process of healing that you're in. And then we've got, sorry about that, Meadowlark, smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. But that's what you've been going through. This inner discovery is helping to create the transmutation of energy. And you're being assisted by your guardian angel, the angelic realm, the archangels, healing guides. There's a very strong support group, a supportive team, spirit guides that are helping you in different ways. It's like you have guides, you have a group that helps you in a lot of ways. Some of you financially working, but it's deep healing. It's healing the beliefs that have been passed on or handed to you. A lot of you are working through ancestral trauma or ancestral encoding. So this is releasing the encoding. It's even getting beyond trauma. It's just, this has been encoded. This is a conditioned response pattern from the family, from the society, from the community, from the earth, from the beginning of time, from ancient time, from biblical time, beyond biblical time, from Babylonian. We've had the same pattern. So you're really being worked on very, very deep for this transformative process, so that you can recalibrate your energy field and your energy and how you use your energy. That's what is shifting, so that you have this really clear energy, like this crystal here, this very clear, concise energy. I'm also getting, if you can find a dual point or wand or dual point clear quartz. You can even use smoky quartz, but clear quartz would be perfect for you. If you don't have that, that can also help you. It's like this magician energy, as above is so below. You're getting more and more and more into pure spiritual energy, undiluted spiritual energy. So again, there's a lot to do with recalibrating. Your energy is really being, a recalibration. There's a change in the calibration. You're going to be calibrating at a different level. You might, I don't know if you've read Power versus Force, David Hawking. I have an interview by him on my Awakenings podcast, Awakenings with Michele Meiche, that might be interesting to you. Really working with the energy. David Hawkins, I call him Hawking. David Hawkins, which I really had an amazing chat with him. But maybe reading that book or connecting with that book or seeing if it resonates with you or anything around that you can find on the interwebs, or maybe it's your own path and process by what you're receiving from your healing guides. But really working with the idea of transmutation of energy, how the transmutation creates the transformation. It's almost like moving from that Nine of Swords of maybe angst or displeasure or fear, anxiety, and transmuting it by writing a poem about it or drawing a picture or a painting or just dancing through it, right? So this is really about using the energy of what you have within and without, and using that energy, and by using it, by creating something with it, begins to transmute. And the transmutation happens, there's a recalibration, a quality, requalifying, and that moves into a new energetic pattern, that you're using that energy of what perhaps was traumatic or frightening or brought anxiety or anger or upset you. You're working with the energy to create with. So this is a lot about conscious creation that you're moving into. Consciously creating, and that's moving you more into an abundant space. There's a lot more abundance, a lot more opening for you. It's really, Two of Wands is very alchemical. It's a lot about working with the energy of a situation, a relationship, or the energy that you have. This is about working with the energy that you have. And as you work with the energy that you have, again, the recalibration, the energy attunes. It attunes to the higher vibrational frequency of you, which means the higher vibrational frequency of the version and vision of your life, the version and vision of you, the version and vision on what's possible. You move into more and more of what's possible. In other words, out of that anxiety or fear or anger or sadness, and you create a poem. Out of being melancholy or depressed, you write a poem, or you create a poem or a dance, or you write a song or whatever. You go for a run, a hike, you go for a swim. Especially if you give it voice. That's really what this is about for you, especially with those two birds. It's getting the overview, but giving a voice to what you're experiencing. You have a very important voice, so it's time to voice what you're experiencing. King of Swords, voice it. Put it into a creative form and voice it. Put it in the world, express it to yourself, to others, just to the world. This helps in the healing of the planet also. So you're helping the planet heal, the earth heal, the people of the earth heal. You're helping through the etheric field, right? The resonant fields, the interconnectedness of everything and everyone. You're helping that. By what you're doing, you are helping. It's a healing frequency that you're working with. All right, let's get a further connection in through the astro dice. Aries. Oh, Moon in Aries in the 7th house. Wow, Moon in Aries. Wow, do more for you. Oh, and then it moved over to 10th. Okay, but originally was 7th, but I'm going to read both areas. So Moon in Aries, follow the passion. You're getting deeper into your passion. Part of what's being revealed to you is what you're passionate about, what makes you feel alive. This is new goals, new dreams coming in, new plans for the future. Whether your future, your destiny, your career path, but also in regards to relationship. Now, if I was looking predictively, I would say down the road, you're going to be attracting a very soul-connected relationship. 8th house. A lot of passion, a lot of purpose. Some of you are also getting some kind of funding for something. Okay, that could be increase revenue stream, a new revenue stream, an old one picks up. or some way of paying or being supported. Again, you've got angel of assistance. You're being so supported right now. Feel that support. Look for ways that you can acknowledge, see and acknowledge the support, whether it's from your, spirit guide, spirit team, the angelic realm, your healing guides, your own higher self, God, whatever. Look for where the support is in the spirit realm and also in the realm of the earth plane, right? Well, it's all spirit, but you know what I mean. Within spirit, but then also how is that support manifesting in your life? And you're going to start seeing it, and that's going to be strong, and that's going to help to recalibrate the energy and move you into that attunement and activation. Aho, yes. Aho, a light. A light on the path. Your light is getting brighter and brighter. You're going to see more clearly. Your Soul Insights mantra is I'm opening up to the higher vibrational frequency and embodying the higher vibrational expanded frequency of me. Yes, beautiful. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for sharing your beauty with me. And I wish you so much love, light, and wisdom.